Hi, good evening. You're with Zaid Kahoot in Kahoot's Corner. And tonight is the night before, the night that will be Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. And I wonder if some of you are wondering what's going to happen in this fight. And what's Kahoot thinking about this? What's Kahoot in Kahoot's Corner thinking about this fight and how it's going to go? Well, let me tell you. I think that's not looking good for Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury knows it's not looking good for Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury knew that he didn't want to do a head-to-head with Alexander Usyk. He didn't want to look in those eyes and that steely and psychotic and crazy stare that Alexander Usyk has. So Tyson Fury knew he didn't want that. He knew he didn't want that. So initially, at the final press conference, he was dancing around and doing everything but look at Usyk in the face and in the eyes. You know, he was trying to look like he was cool, but he was making a conscious effort not to make eye contact because Alexander Usyk's eyes are on fire. He's like a crazy man, you know? And the only thing that can scare one crazy man, who Fury is a bit of a crazy man, is another crazy man. And Tyson Fury knew this and he didn't want to make eye contact. And he did the same today. You know, today he must have been told by his corner and by his team that you have to go eye to eye with Alexander Usyk. But he didn't want to maintain it. He just went too close. He went right up. So he didn't have to hold the stare and he put his head on him and pushed him back. And he created a situation where people had to disperse them. And he created it too quickly because he didn't want to hold the glare and hold the stare with Alexander Usyk. Because when he looks into Alexander Usyk's eyes, he knows that this guy really, really, really believes and is, you know, insane enough to believe that he can and will beat Tyson Fury. You know, it's not going to give anything away in the stare, and the stare is going to be very convincing. Now, how is this fight going to go? I see this fight going a little bit like what Fury did to Vladimir Klitschko, which is move around the, you know, edge of the ring, feinting, and, you know, making Vlad follow him around, and then suddenly darting with 2-3 punch combinations, getting close and tie up until they break, and then again revert to the same thing again. Move, dance around the ring, feint, you know, catch Tyson Fury with pot shots, with speed and accuracy, you know, from crazy angles. Whilst Tyson Fury, I don't think is going to be trying to outbox Usyk. I think he's going to try to just walk him down and try and make it into a really messy fight. But I do believe Usyk's footwork is so good, and his feints and his perpetual motion is so good that it's going to give Tyson Fury problems. And, you know, I do think in 2 out of 3 fights, Alexander Usyk will be able to get to the final bell and win on a majority decision or a unanimous decision. You know, pot shotting and catching Tyson Fury and hurting him. But in this fight, he either gets stopped very late after being worn down in a very physical fight where Fury does, you know, eventually catch up with him and rough him up on the ropes and stuff. So he either gets caught very late, right, and stopped or hurt, or he wins by making it to the finish line in a majority, or, you know, by a majority decision, because the judges prefer his work over the aggression of Tyson Fury. Okay, so yes, I'm going for Alexander Usyk, right? But there's an outside chance, which that Tyson Fury will stop him very late between rounds 10 and 12. Okay, so that's my prediction. Watch the space. Fast Usyk, powerful Usyk, sometimes at times, being brave and going forward and really sort of like trying to, dig deep and push Tyson on his heels like Evander Holyfield did against Riddick Bowe. But then being out of range. It serves no purpose for him to just box just outside of range, just inside of range. He'll be just outside of range, feinting, and then darting in with quick combinations, and then darting out again. Alexander Usyk by a majority decision in a very exciting fight with outside chance of Fury stopping him late. But I'm going firmly for Usyk because of all the mind games. I think he's won the mind games. I think he's won the psychological battle. And when someone wins the psychological battle and they're as good as they are, it often means things are gonna sort of like follow that pattern in the fight as well. It does make a difference. So thank you for listening. Zaid Kahoot in Kahoot's Corner.